Alright, so I want to go, across some things regarding the, hold on. Alright. I want to go across some things regarding the, Columbine shooting. And I'm calling it shooting because, like, just having it worded that way as a single event. Um, so I want to touch on. I've been researching this, like, probably in the last 3 days, including today. So not last 3 days, but today and the last couple days. So I want to touch on the library situation, just what could have happened to where no one possibly could have gotten killed, and also people got injured. So in my research on Columbine, and I randomly came across it online and wanted to dive into it. It's been something that I've known of growing up. I was born in '88. I'm 34. And at some point in my life, it's been an interest, but I never dived into it. And I'm not even trying to dive into every detail right now. Like, I don't want to say right now. I wouldn't want to dive into every detail in the future, but just more in depth, I would dive in. But from what I have noticed is how weird it is documented. Like, the documents show just weirdness among people. Like, family members. I mean, I don't want to say family members, but families. Actually, it would be parents. That's the right word. Parents. Some of the parents were mad because videos that were found from the two killers were shown first to Time magazine. And I'm like, why would you be upset about that? That doesn't make sense. It just shows a weirdness. Anyways, this isn't a video about different weird things that I've come across and just wrong information and information that differs. Anyway, so the library part, I think, could have possibly been prevented. It hit in my mind today, like, the lady that witnessed one of the gunmen, which was, I don't know if he was inside or outside, but he was at the end of some door area. And so the area was like, there's the outside door, like to get in, and then there's a gap, and then some other doors right there together, and then you're in the school. Like, I mean, you're already in the school once you open the first doors, but like you're in the school where you can get to the rooms. So it says that she seen him. She went out to confront him about having a gun, and she didn't know if it was fake or real. The mindset of going is not thinking wisely. When you seen him in the distance, that's when to had call 911. And lock the library doors. See, that's the main thing I want to talk about. She never locked the library doors for some reason. It's strange. And it shows that she was lacking just being smart. Like, you're faced with death, right? So, you're not going to want someone to come near you that could kill you. The first thing, like, you would think someone would think is to lock a door. And I also read there's an emergency exit. I don't know where that was, but I looked at a map and it showed all these doors they had in that library. And she definitely could have had enough time. She had enough time. She had plenty of time. She went into the library after confronting him. He shot at them. She was with a student. He got shot in the back, I read, and she got injured, like with glass and shrapnel to her shoulder, and they left. Actually, let me read what it says about how he got shot because it might differ. But this is the only like most detail that I've found on that part of that day. It says she had just passed through the first set of double doors into the passway where Eric Harris, which is one of the shooters, was at when he fired. Wait, was at okay. Was at when he fired the weapon toward the outside. He then turned and seeing her and Brian, that was the student, smiled and shot at them as well. Now, when he shot to the outside, I would assume that they seen that and heard that. I don't see how they couldn't. But also, it could be stating it like he already did that. Because it just says where Eric Harris was at when he fired the weapon toward the outside. It doesn't say when that took place. Anyways, he's all right. So it doesn't say he, but it says and. Oh no, it just says smiled and shot at them as well. He missed, it says, hitting the glass doors behind them. Now, I don't know if he actually missed because the student got hit. But this says Patti was hit with broken glass and shrapnel, screaming, "Dear God, dear God, dear God." In terror, she turned to run. She saw Brian get shot in the back as he retreated with her. But he was able to keep running away from the shooter with her toward the library, which the library is upstairs. And I mean that door isn't upstairs, so anyways, let me read I'm gonna read this to myself. I'm just gonna look at something to see if the comparison of detail for that part about him getting shot. Alright, that doesn't mention it. I thought I had something else on that. Huh. Alright, well anyways. If you are thinking you are gonna die, you would go up to the library and lock the doors. It's just weird to me how she thought of calling 911 first. And then, as she's on the phone with 911, there's a audio of it. There's plenty audios of it. The dispatcher asks her if she can lock the door. But at this point, it's too late. I'm sorry. I'm speaking like in an attitude type of tone. I don't want to do that. I want to have respect for her because she apparently is limited in her mind in how she thinks. And may God bless her. But so she called 911. Yeah, the dispatcher is telling her if she locked the door, and she's like, "Oh yeah, at this point it's too late." I mean, maybe not. I seen the doors too. Big wooden doors with a window, but like I don't know how big. Probably like about half. I mean, it not. I mean, about, but like way less than like half of the width. I mean, half of the length of the window. I mean, of the door. I remember it was square. I could be wrong. It could have been like a rectangle shape. But But it was definitely like a wide enough, like a square. Like not like I mean like a wide square shape. Or I mean that would I mean because a rectangle like a square all the sides are equal. So actually I don't know. I don't know if all the sides are equal. I think if one side is longer, like the vertical sides, then it's I guess it wouldn't matter if it's vertical or horizontal. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. But I guess it's just a rectangle at that point. So, but it would be a wide rectangle, or however you want to look at it, wide or a long length, wide or a long. No, yeah, it would be wide because it was just wide. But there would have been like even room to duck under that and lock the door. But like so they wouldn't see you, you know. So anyways, at that point, she was like she could hear the gunshots outside the door. Anyway, so before that even happened, two teachers. Let me just read it. I'm gonna read this. I gotta find it. All right. It says while she was on the phone. So she's on the phone 911 right now. Miss Keating and another teacher came in and told everyone to get out of the library. See, they told them to get out. But it says Patti could hear the gunman getting closer, though, and told the students to get down under the tables. Now, wouldn't that have been a great time to lock the doors? It would have been a great time to lock the doors when you first went to the library and then call 911. Oh my God. And yeah, maybe they could have broke through the door because they had bombs. And maybe they could have broke through the glass and climbed over. I mean, yeah, that would have been possible. But also, like, I don't understand, like, why no one went through the other doors around the library or even used the emergency exit. Especially if you can hear where the bullets are. Like, I can understand if you think there's possibly other people at other sections, but like, go and check. Especially when you know they're going to be coming your way anyway. She didn't want to lock the door, she was saying on the 911 call at that point. But the thing is, like, and she didn't die, but if she had realized that she could, I don't know, like, realized that she could die, I'm thinking she would have realized that. But it's like, if you would have clicked some things together, like, realized that you would have died when they got in there, then going to the door would give yourself a chance. You're risking your life, but it would give yourself a chance to save your life. She could have died. Like, she was more at risk keeping the door unlocked. But well, actually, I mean, I would say the risk is equal. I mean, it's just equal. The way it played out, she didn't even get noticed. She wasn't shot. And that could have happened when she went to the door to lock it. All right, I'm going to end this video. Bye.